Okay, so now let's talk about how we get the tea leaf into the pot. So the first question is, well, how much tea leaf should I use? And I actually don't really know the answer to this question. I kind of just eyeball it at this point, but I did start off with a scale. So let's go ahead and do that and see how much leaf I'm using. So this is just a simple scale that I got on Amazon. It goes up to 100 grams. I'll put this little receptacle here on here, hit tare so that we get it down to 0. Okay, and then this is a 150 milliliter pot. So I probably use about that much leaf. So we'll just put it in there. So that's about 3.8 grams. So let's just make it 4 or 4.5, whatever, So I would say between 3 and 5 grams on a pot like this is good. Now, the more leaf you use, the stronger your brew is going to be. So amount of leaf actually becomes one of those levers that you can play with when you're doing your brews. But you definitely don't want to use too little leaf, okay? So a good rule of thumb is that you definitely want to make sure that the bottom of your pot is covered completely with leaf if you look in there. So now we'll go ahead and take this leaf. And this is how I get it into the pot. I kind of get it into my hand like this, and then I squeeze it a little bit so it's creating sort of a cup or a channel for the leaf to go through. And then I kind of just like move my fingers a little bit so that the leaf just falls off of my hand, rolls off into the pot. So this is how much of that tea looks in the pot. So you can see it's covering the full base, and it's definitely not too high, because one of the things that you need to consider with leaf is that it expands as it's brewed. So there's not that much to it. Like I said, when I first started, I started off with a scale. It just helped me feel comfortable to make sure that I knew I was putting the right amount in. So again, with a pot like this, 3 to 5 grams should do fine. Make sure the bottom's covered. And then just pay attention over time. Is with the particular tea that you're brewing and the amount of leaf that you put in, did it expand so much that it filled the pot? So this is exactly what you don't. It's not, with an aged tea like this, you're not really going to run into this too much. With a rolled oolong, that's the biggest one you could have a problem with, and I constantly do this. Like, I put too much leaf in, and then the leaf expands and it fills the entire pot. And if the leaf is expanded to cover the entire pot, the water, you can't put enough water in there to access the leaf and extract the oils. So this is the thing. You want to make sure that there's a right balance between the tea leaf and the water in the pot so that the surface area of the leaf is getting exposed to the water as much as possible, which gets you the rich brew that you want from that tea.